gets unboxed, it gets reviewed, it gets torn down. The life of a device with VAPEMIXR. 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 Come gather around with VAPEMIXR. Always honest, real opinions, never scripted, truly independent. That's VAPEMIXR. 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 Come gather around with VAPEMIXR. The reviewer you can trust, the one who speaks his mind, might not always get it right, but he'll never tell you wrong. That's VAPEMIXR. 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 Come gather around with VAPEMIXR. Slide it open, feel the flow. Box to table, here we go. Specs and circuits, every line. Dive into the vape design. That's VAPEMIXR. That's VAPEMIXR. VAPEMIXR, tune in now. Clear the noise, we break it down. VAPEMIXR, take a seat. Real reviews, no repeats. No agenda, just the truth. Unfiltered from the booth. Scriptless words, hands on time. Each device a state of mind with VAPEMIXR. With VAPEMIXR. VAPEMIXR, you can see the honest voice in the industry. VAPEMIXR, hit rewind if you missed it the first time. Not a fanboy, not a clone, just a mind out on its own. He might miss but won't mislead. Every view is smoking creed. VAPEMIXR, chill and clear. All the insights gathered here. VAPEMIXR, feel the tone. You're not just a viewer, you're home.
Alright, let's just do this shit. Fuck it. Let's get on with it. Hi guys, welcome back. All the usual stuff and whatever we're doing. Yeah, welcome back to the stream. not really sure what we're going to be talking about. I've kind of covered a lot of what's going on in my channel on the video before. Cheery Ideamers, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was planning quite a cheerful stream, and now it's turned out this might be the last thing I ever actually post on YouTube, so there we go. Gonna be fun though. I'll try and make it fun. We might do a few unboxings, might do a few teardowns, might slag off YouTube a bit more. We'll have a go. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. I'm not having a very good time with YouTube at the minute. And Cheery, you're saying, oh no. I'm guessing you've not seen the video what I posted earlier today. Yeah. I mean, I can kind of summarize it quickly for you, but YouTube have removed a lot of my videos, basically saying that I'm selling illegal products, and they removed 37 videos for it. Then when I contact live support, they tell me that that isn't the reason, and the real reason is I'm bringing children into my videos and making them vape on camera, which is just bullshit. It's just a lie. But apparently that's why they're flagging my channel and removing me. So they tried everything they can to get rid of my channel. So here we go, last time ever on YouTube. Yeah, if you want more details on it, the video I posted earlier today kind of shows it all. It's got all the full transcripts and the screenshots and all the proof and everything in that video. So I've just gone fully public with everything, what they've all said to me. Yeah. So I am going to be going to Rumble after this. Might still do 1 or 2 lives. I highly doubt that I will though, but we'll see. I've never seen any children in your videos. No, because I don't feature children in my videos. In my videos, there's one person, me. And I'm 36, so I'm not a child. And yet, that's the reason YouTube are giving me 37 separate violations. Because apparently in 37 videos, I've featured children vaping. It's like, no, that's just bullshit. You can pick any of my videos at random. You can watch all of my videos and you will never see anyone but me in them. It's like, yeah, a lot of vapors have gone to Rumble. That's what I'm doing now. I'm moving over to Rumble full time. That is what I'm actually doing. I spent the last 2 days moving my entire catalogue of videos over to that. But let me just pull it up. I've actually made it now. Where's my internet thing? I've got it here somewhere. Oh, it's not working. Fair enough. I have actually made it. I was going to show you like where it was, but I will get it eventually. Oh, there it is. There we go. That's my Rumble. And that at the top there is the video I was on about. The one where I kind of slag off YouTube and give you the full story of what they're actually doing. So that's on Rumble. It's on my YouTube. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Although I will warn you, if you do go and watch that video, I was very, very pissed off when I was recording it. So I'm very clearly angry in it. But yeah, there's the situation as it is. The bit what really pisses me off though is the day before this all started, I actually went out and bought brand new devices. I went out and bought 2 new things to do videos on the day before this all started with YouTube, before they flagged my videos wrongly. I could have saved that money. But yeah, Rumble's going to be the new home of VAPEMIXR going forward. I'm going to keep the YouTube channel going, I think, but I'm not going to be posting any devices on it. It's going to be just the blowing smoke where I sit down and talk at the camera and have a bit of a rant for half an hour. That's going to be the main content on YouTube now. So yeah, that's where we are. But I would like to know your opinions on it. If you've not seen that video, I'll quite happily explain it again. I'll tell you to go and watch that video that I published earlier today for the full story. Maybe after the stream. Stay with the stream for a bit and then go and watch it later, after the stream's done. But I've got the screenshots, I've got the proof, I've got the full transcript of everything in the description of it. It's all there. I've made it all public. So aside from that, what do you fancy doing on the stream? Because my initial plan for it has gone tits up now. The entire thing has just... The entire plan's just gone with the last couple of days. So I've got a few things I can unbox. I've got loads of stuff we can tear apart. Or we can just sit here and slag YouTube off for the next hour. It doesn't bother me. So let me know what you want to do. You're as much in the driving seat as me. I'm just turning up. Yeah, I've run out of things to say. Yeah, damn's the right word there. But it isn't just the fact they've violated my videos. They keep removing the age restriction and reapplying it. They repeatedly turn off comments on videos what already have comments on them, and they don't tell me. I have to go in and manually turn them back on myself because I get no notification. They've rejected me from the partner program, rejected me from monetization, which I don't really care about. I don't really care about earning money. They've slapped me with a few warnings before, but this was the last thing for me when they point blank lied and said, we've removed 37 videos because they feature children. It's like, no, they don't. I haven't had one single video where there's anyone other but me in that video. Oh, no, tell a lie. I have had some videos where there's other people aside from me, and the only videos that was when I went to the Vapor Expo. And that didn't have children in it because you had to prove you were over 18 just to get through the door. But that's the only time I've ever featured anyone else on my channel, is that vlog of the Vapor Expo. Yeah. Maybe because of Pikachu behind you. You know what? Possible. But they're mine. I'm a massive Pokemon fan. I'm a massive Minecraft fan. They're for me. Not for children. It's just I happen to like Pokemon. I happen to love Minecraft. Is Pikachu older than 20? Well, when did Pokemon come out now? Was it 95 or 97? Either way, he's got... Pikachu's probably about 27 now. In fact, you know what? It was 1997 they came out, didn't they? Yeah, Pokemon was 1997, which means that technically Pikachu is older than my wife. That is a scary thought. I mean, there's not much in it. There'll only be like a year at most, but still. I've never realised that before. You remember your kids watching it? Yeah, that's the thing. I never grew up. I started watching Pokemon as a kid. And then I got into the trading cards. And I'm still doing the trading cards. I don't watch the show anymore, but I do still do the trading cards. I've got a massive like crate thing over there just full of them, which I am trying to get rid of. The wife says I've got too many. Your oldest is 34. Oh, pretty much the same age as me then. I could be one of your kids. What am I saying? Oh, see, my streams never go according to plan. Then again, fuck it. It's the last one I'm doing on YouTube. Babies. Right, so yeah, it's what do you guys want to see on this stream? Because if you leave it to me, I will sit here and rant about YouTube for the next hour or so. Or we can unbox a few devices, we can do a few teardowns, or we can sit here and just talk shit for the next hour. It really doesn't bother me at this point. You're 56. No, I'm 36. You got about 20 years on me. And hello from Switzerland. Roland Willer, hello. Welcome to the stream. Is it an old fart that pulled your videos? Possibly. Possibly. See, if I'll tell you again to go and watch the video what I did earlier today where I explain it all, because when I was talking to the live chat, the way it works, YouTube remove the video and then you can appeal their decisions. So you can appeal their takedown of the video. And you can type a reasoning as to why you are appealing and why you think it's wrong. And then you submit it. And it says the review of your appeals can take up to 72 hours. My appeals came back rejected within seconds. So I'd click submit on my appeal and 10 seconds later, rejected. So I thought it was an automated system because it was so quick. It was seconds after I submitted it. But when I was on the live chat, they told me, no, it's not automated. It's a live person. A real human being has assessed it. And it's like, well, no, they can't have done, because based on how quickly my appeals were getting rejected, they can't have read it. As soon as that appeal popped up, they just went reject without even looking at it. That's how quick it was. So yeah, apparently it's a human reviewer, which I don't believe. I believe it's an automated system, but there's fuck all I can do about it. Yeah. No, that wasn't straight. Yeah. So I have got a bit of OCD. If something's not straight, it kind of annoys me. But I just noticed it. There we go. Right. Yeah. So there we go. That's the state of my channel. So this could be, like I said, the very last stream I ever do on YouTube. So let's cause some trouble. What do you want to do? I mean, the only thing I can think when they've turned around and said I feature children in my videos is maybe if I have a shave, I might look a little bit younger. If I actually shave it off. Like, I look young with them clean shaven. I don't have to take that as a compliment, but that's the only thing I can think. Or a person hitting the reject without reading anything. Yeah, that is exactly what I thought. It's either an automated system or some weird little man in some dark basement somewhere just going click, click, click on reject. Like, you do have a baby face. Thank you. I mean, if I shave, I do look about 20. You wouldn't believe I'm nearly 40. Well, I say nearly 40, and I'm 4 years away from being 40. But I'm close enough. If I shave, I can sometimes get away with looking like I'm 20. But even then, I don't look like a child. So I actually can't believe we've got 7 viewers on this thing. I'm amazed by that. Everyone who's watching now, please feel free to get in the comments, type something in. I'm more than happy to talk to all of you. It made me happy now on my last ever live stream on YouTube. I might actually go to Twitch for my live stream, but I know that they're very strict with vaping content. When you get to be age, you will look wonderful. Thank you. You know, I do like a good compliment every now and again. I mean, it does get annoying when I have a shave and then go into Asda to buy like a can of Monster or something and they ask for my ID. Like, I'm 36. I've just had a shave. You don't need to ID me. Best part is they know me as well. I'm a regular. Yeah. I know some people who do lives on Rumble. Yeah, I'm doing lives on Rumble as well. So Rumble is going to get all of my content going forward. YouTube is going to now get very, very little out of me, if anything at all. So anything that features a device will not touch YouTube. It will purely be exclusively on Rumble. Blowing smoke, where I just sit and rant at the camera, might stay on YouTube, but I'll also put that on Rumble, and I might do lives on both at the same time, just in case YouTube decide to kill it, which I really do expect. I really do expect YouTube to start killing stuff. Right, I actually want to do something, so I do need to open a new vape. I've got quite a few to get through as well. The pods. Right, let's see what I've got though. So I've got quite a lot. YouTube sucks monkey balls. That's one way of saying it, yes. YouTube sucks a lot of monkey balls. And I'm pretty sure they do it just to please the advertisers, because they don't do it for creators and they don't do it for viewers. Anything that can get them money. Right, let me just flick down. Let's see how that looks. Have I got everything in? I think I have. So I need to decide which one of these I'm actually going to open. And I've still got more to... Yeah, at what point do I start saying I've got a problem? I mean, at some point, I have to admit there's a problem somewhere. And most of them on the shelf behind me are still unopened as well, especially that top shelf. All of them. I'm not going to open all of them because I don't think I can vape this many devices at the same time. I do know the Angel Bar from Vape Bar, they're kind of doing a massive push at the minute in advertising, so that one might be worth doing. Bloody Bar as well. Yeah, pick one. I'll open one, and then if I want another one, I'll open another one. That one I'm going to take out because I'm not going to risk that one. That's an American version. And I've opened one of them already. That one's a duplicate. Blackberry ice, blueberry mint. Oh, I don't know. I did have a plan for this live as well. It's all gone tits up. What a day I've had with YouTube. You know. The flavour bar, I think Bogan did that one. Do you have a coffee flavoured one? I don't. I'm not a massive fan of coffee flavoured. I have tried a coffee flavoured vape before. Who was it? It was some weird little brand who I've never seen again. I think it might have been Sparrow. I think the brand was Sparrow, and they had it wasn't straight coffee. I think it was vanilla coffee or something. And it was a really weird one. I did not enjoy it. It was a really weird flavour. I mean, I'm going back a while now. I'm going back before the disposable ban because it was a 600 puff disposable. It just tasted really weird. Swift did a nice coffee ice. I might have to look at that one then. Although, like I just said, though, to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of coffee flavoured vapes myself, personally. But if I was given the choice between coffee and cherry, I'd pick coffee every time. I have never had one cherry flavoured vape that I've actually ever enjoyed. I really, really don't like cherry flavoured vapes. Which sucks because a lot of them are cherry flavoured. Right. 2021 was the last time I've seen anything coffee from Swift. You know what? Thinking about it, I'm not sure coffee is a popular flavour. I don't actually see it that often anymore. You make your own juice. Oh, juice! You know what? I had forgot. You've just reminded me. Somewhere. I didn't even think of this. I did not even think of it. Let me move these out the way because I do actually have some juices. And I'm pretty sure one of them, I'm going to have to double check, but I'm pretty sure one of these is actually a coffee flavour. I think it's a pod salt one. If I can... You're not meant to be in there. It's meant to be juices only. See, I've got the Atom juice as well. These are okay, but they're not great. They do a lot of tobacco flavours. I think Atom only actually do tobacco. That's all bar fuel, pod salt, blackjack, pineapple ice. I'm sure I had one. Oh, there it is. So I do have this. I think Pod Salt sent me this as a sample. And it's a coffee flavour. So I might have to give that one a go. Not a massive fan of coffee myself, like I said, but I can always try that one. If I am going to try it, I'm going to put it in the sonder. I'll get a brand new pod for it as well. Now I'm going to take your recommendation here, Cheryl. I'm going to actually try the coffee flavoured juice from Pod Salt. It's the only coffee flavour I've got, and I never see coffee flavoured anymore. That smells kind of chocolatey. I'm kind of curious now because it does say it's a shake it. You know what? I'm glad you're here because it's not very often I use juices anymore. I used to. Shake it like a Polaroid. No, I can't even do that because YouTube will copyright strike me on that as well. Yeah. They'll happily strike me for anything these days. That is a weird colour. I kind of want to say it looks a little bit like piss in terms of the colour. I'm not sure how it'll come across on the camera, but it's a very unusual colour. Right, I'll leave that there for a minute just so it can saturate fully, and then we'll give it a go. And it's going to be a bit of a shock to the tongue because the one I'm using at the minute is this one from TR Labs, the Candy Cloud. It's like a Skittles flavour. Oh, that's a normal colour, is it? See, this is one of the first coffee flavours I've tried in years, so I'm not actually sure what the colour's meant to be. But I will try it. I just want to let it fully saturate so I don't get any coil burn out of it. So I'll just leave it for a few minutes. Let's just leave it in view there. Leave it just in view while I have a look at the rest of them. The flavour is the one that Bogan did, but apparently he can hack that one. So I'm curious to see that. Let's start putting them back in the drawer. Some coffees are darker. I'll tell you what is a good juice though, if you can find it. The Kiyuki Vapors. I do actually really like these. Like this one's the Tomi flavour, which is dragon fruit, aloe vera and guava. I've only actually used it once. I've done like 110ml run of it, and the rest of it's sitting there. That one I prefer more. This is my second bottle of Inu. It's apricot, raspberry and orange. Really nice flavour. See, I know I'm not supposed to promote anything on YouTube anymore, but Kiyuki Vapors are really good juice. I will do that. I don't do disposables, I do rebuilds. See, I've always avoided doing rebuilds myself because there are other reviewers who are much, much better at them than me. So, for example, I know Vaping with Vic, Bogan, Punk Rock Vapor. Punk Rock Vapor. I've watched quite a few of his live streams, and I'm amazed by what he can do with rebuildables. So it's that side of the market is more his or theirs, and I kind of focus more on the disposable side of things. Purely because I don't think I could do a rebuildable enough justice. I don't think I know enough about them to show them off properly. That's the only reason I don't feature them on my channel. I'm more than happy to admit that it is a gap in my knowledge. Practice. Yes, well, I'm going to the Ohm Zone on tour. Let me switch it back to that one. I'm going to the Ohm Zone on tour, which is it a week tomorrow? The 2nd of November in Birmingham. And I know that Bogan's going to be there. And I'm pretty sure that Punk Rock's going to be there as well. So my hope is that I can run into them two at least and get them to teach me about rebuildables. Because if I can learn about rebuildables, I think, especially Punk, he's going to be the best one to actually give me a crash course on them. So that's what I'm hoping. And of course, I will be trying to vlog the day as well, which I was going to put on YouTube, but now I think it's just going to be on Rumble. After I set my hair on fire doing a mesh rewick, I still kept trying. You know, that's... How? I don't know how you would set your hair on fire because I don't know enough about them. It might be very possible. No, I don't set my hair on fire anymore. Don't ask. Okay, I won't ask them. Right, it's been a few minutes now. Let me put that coffee flavoured in. I'm going to try this coffee one now. I don't know what I think of that. Oh no, that's got a really awful aftertaste. What the fuck? Ugh. Yeah, okay, so it's the pod salt coffee is the one I'm trying. And you know, on the inhale, it's not half bad. It's almost like a chocolate coffee. It's kind of got a coffee and chocolate mixed together, and then a few seconds after you exhale, it just goes really, really bitter. Yeah, yeah, I am not vaping that. Right, I'll go back to my fruit one. I mean, the initial thing is okay. It's not bad. It's just that really bitter aftertaste. Yeah. Right, you're going to have to let me regain my composure now because I'm still trying to get that horrible taste out of my mouth. That was not pleasant. Right, I'm actually going to open this angel one because that's got mint in it apparently, and that will at least cleanse my taste buds a little bit. Yeah. Oof. Water will cleanse your palate. I don't have access to water right now. Because I'm in my little home office thing, on my little home studio, and my kitchen is all the way on the other side of the house. It's going to take me 5 minutes just going there to get it. So yeah, you know what, Cheryl? If you like your coffee flavoured, maybe don't get that one. Not recommended. Did Bar Fuel ever do a coffee one? Because I'm pretty sure if Bar Fuel did a coffee, that one might actually taste nice. If they did, I don't think I've got it. See, because Bar Fuel is one of my favourite brands for juice. I'm trying to show it to the desk camera. I've not even got it turned on. Bar Fuel's one of my favourite juice brands that's actually made. It's still made by Hang Seng, but it's still one of the best ones out there. I make my own. I bet you can make it where it doesn't have a really bitter aftertaste then, can't you? So I am curious about this Angel one because I do keep seeing it advertised. It's all over social media at the minute. So I'm going to get this one open. I'm just going to have a nosy at it. No bitter taste. Yeah. Oh, we get a little thing with this one. So it's like, it's only the aftertaste what was bad. The actual draw itself, I could, if it was just the draw and then there was no aftertaste, I could vape that. I could get through that entire bottle without an issue. It's just the aftertaste for me. But yeah, this is the Vape Bars Angel, and I am seeing this one everywhere. It's all over Instagram, it's all over Facebook. They're really pushing this one at the minute, so I'm kind of curious whether this one does actually live up to the hype. I've just realised, let me try and turn that light down a little bit, see if that comes up any better. I've just realised how bright that looks. There we go. Maybe try it when drinking a cup of coffee. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I've just realised I've opened these and yeah, it is labelled as what flavours they are. Smells a bit like toothpaste. So I'm just mainly curious about this one because of the relentless advertising they're doing at the minute. Press to unlock and then remove the cap. You know what? That's a fancy little gizmo. Yeah, I kind of like that. Which one's this? This is double menthol, double menthol. Just want to make sure I put them in the right one. That's a really neat little feature that you can't take the cap off unless you push that in first. That's a nice little safety thing, that. I like that. Oh, it's a twist top. Did I just break you? No, I don't think I did. I thought I broke it then for a minute. Right, let's just get these in. Oh, we've got some flashing. You can probably tell I've kind of stopped caring a little bit about this on YouTube now. I'm just kind of getting through it. So, fresh mint and double menthol. I am curious. That is toothpaste. That is exactly toothpaste. Yeah, you love menthol. I'm using the fresh mint one at the minute, and it tastes exactly the same as the toothpaste I use. Let me just... No, let's switch it to the double menthol, see what that one's like. In fact, you know what? The double menthol's not bad. Yeah, I can see me using that. It's just a little bit weird, that fresh mint flavour. No boost mode on it by the look of it. USB-C charge on the bottom there. And we can actually see through it. I'm just holding up to the light I've got here. You can see the level through that green design. So we know how much juice is left in it. Mix it with chocolate. Do you mean the fresh mint one? Actually, yeah, that could work, that. I can see that. Fresh mint and chocolate. Alright, let's get rid of the box. I'm just curious now. Let's have a look at this neckband thing. Yes, you know what? I can imagine that tasting nice. I don't think I've actually tried a fresh mint chocolate, but now you've mentioned it, I can actually envision that. I can imagine that being nice. There's no way that's going to fit around that, is there? Oh no, it probably will. Yeah. So that. Yeah, I don't trust that for a second. That's already sliding off. All right, it can live on the shelf with the rest of them. I've got hundreds of them now. This is where I knock everything off. Oh no, there we go. I'm building up a collection of lanyards. Finnish used to make a chocolate mint. It's wonderful. So with you saying they used to, do they not do it anymore? I'm picking the vape up instead of my mouse. That's a good start, isn't it? You know what? Saying the relentless advertising they're doing for this vape at the minute, I'm not really seeing what the hype is about. I mean, the flavours aren't bad. Airflow could be a little bit better. I do like the design of it. That's pretty much the only thing, but I'm struggling to see what all the hype is, but they are doing a massive advertising push for that. It's wonderful, but it's hard to find. I can kind of imagine it being like an after eight sweet or something. That's the kind of flavour I've got in my head right now. I think I'm going to stick with my Sonder. Sonders are one of the best ones, apart from the Hayati Quokka line. Yeah. So if you make your own juice here, Sean, I'm kind of curious. See if you can find a Quokka. I have got. Where are my Quokkas? It's these ones, these boxes behind me here. The Light, the Elite, and the Pro. They're probably some of the best pod systems on the market right now. They've actually got AI built into them, and they learn how you vape, and then they automatically adjust themselves to give you the best experience you can get. So if you're looking at a pod system, that's what I'd recommend. But if you do your rebuildables and everything, you're probably happy with what you've got. Just a recommendation. I do have them somewhere. I don't know where I put them. I really need to sort out these drawers again. That's the Pava. Here's two of them. I should really put these back on the the shelf, really. Get rid of you, we don't want you anymore. There's them. And there's that one. Yeah, I'm not meant to sell things on this channel, but fuck it now. YouTube's crossed the line. But you know what? If you can find the quacker, go for them. They're some of the best pod systems on the market. You don't do pods either, but used to when you were working. You know, if you ever decide to go back to pod systems, there's my recommendation. Either them or the Geek Bar Sonder, the Q2 Sonder. Probably some of the best pod kits on the market. I'd probably go the quacker myself. Always had 2 or 3 in my pocket. You know, the thing with me is when I'm doing content for this channel, the bit what most people don't see, I have a little like satchel thing what I carry around with me all the time, and I don't have any less than 7 vapes on the go at any one time. 7 of these things. So if you can imagine me with a little tiny man bag with 7 disposables in it, which I'm using all at the same time to review for videos for this channel. I get laughed at work because everyone calls it a girl bag. I don't think it is a girl bag, but everyone says it is. But I don't care. And I've just realised I've left a little radiator on behind me. That's going to eat up all my electric. There we go. Let's flip back to that one because I'm not doing any more now, I don't think. I'm just trying to see if this will actually stand up, and it won't. It's got a curved bottom. Has to be laid down. Yeah. You use a makeup case for your vape gear when you leave the house. Yeah. Small, not smake. I think I understood what you meant. I think I got you. But the guys at work laugh at me because they call my little bag like. So he says, "Is that your wife's bag?" He says, "No, it's mine." Well, what's in it? And then I just reach in and pull out handful after handful of vapes, and they're like, "You're going to kill yourself." I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm doing it. I'd vape that amount anyway. Even if I wasn't making videos, I'd still vape that amount. I'm still trying to get through this one and figure out what all the hype is about, but I'm struggling a little bit. You also use a man's shaving bag for your vape gear. You know what? No judgment from me. Whatever you can find to store your vape gear in, it works. But it's like, because I use disposables and the batteries aren't very good in disposables, it's like if you use a rebuildable, you've probably got really good batteries in it. Do they still use 18650s for batteries? So it's been that long since I looked at an actual mod kit. I'm not even sure if they do still use 18650s. So no, yes, they do. Right. Because I know when I used to be on mod kits, like with proper tank, I had the last one I had was the Smock. I think it was the KISS, the Keep It Simple Stupid or whatever it stands for. And I had the Valerian 2 tank on it. So it's not a rebuildable. It's one of them that you buy the parts and just stick them together. But I used to love that until I dropped it on the floor and it shattered into a million pieces. And I've been on disposables ever since. I did have, what was the other one? Because I did pick up a little tiny one and I don't know what I've done with it now. It was a little tiny fucking thing. And I thought it was around here somewhere, but I might be wrong. It's a little one called I think it's the iStick. It's a little tiny mod kit, a little tiny box. Billet box, and some boxes use 18650s, and you still have your Valerian. I used to love the Valerian tank. It was a great tank. I did have the iStick somewhere. I don't know where I've put it. But then again, I've not seen it for months. It could be anywhere. I was going to blame the snake then, but the snake don't come out of his cage enough to pinch it. Wonderful flavour from those coils. Yeah, I think what was the ohm of mine? I think I had a 1.2 ohm coil in it, mesh. What was it, a dual mesh? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've used it now, I can't remember exactly what I had, but for some reason I've got a 1.2 dual mesh popping in my head. Don't quote me on it, because I could be very, very wrong. But that's just what I've got popping up in my head there. But my hope is, as I said before, once I go to the Ohm Zone on tour, if I can get in contact with Punk and Bogan and whoever else is going to be there, I'm hoping they can re-educate me on mod kits and rebuildables and everything, because I would love to find out more about them. But I've been doing disposables now for this channel for 3 years, and I haven't even looked at mod kits or rebuildables because I've been focused on the disposable market. So what I do know about them is at least 3 years out of date. I've probably missed a lot of technology. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to the Ohm Zone on tour as well, Cheryl. It's in Birmingham next Sunday. But I am going to be there. I've said all along, if you are going and you see me walking around, feel free to come and say hello. But yeah. Oh, you're in the US. Never mind. You'll still get my vlog of it, because I'm going to go and try and vlog my day there. And if Bogan and Punk are going as well, I imagine that they would also be making videos about it. So I think there's going to be a lot of vaping creators who do actually cover that day. Yeah. But with you saying you're in the US, I'm pretty sure, let me just try and have a look, because I'm pretty sure that they mentioned that they're calling it on tour because they are taking it on tour. And I'm sure I heard Big E say that they are planning some American dates. I don't know exactly where or when, but I'm sure I heard him mention it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it now. I'm not logged into Instagram on my laptop, so I can't even see it now. But I am fairly confident he said they are going to do some American dates. Yeah, I'm going to have to... I'll try and get in touch with Big E, and if I can find out, I'll share a community post or something to let everyone know. But I don't know for definite is just don't take it as gospel. Like, don't take it as 100%, because I'll hold my hands up, I could be wrong, but I'm fairly confident they did mention it. Yeah. No, I will. I'll try and find out for you, though. Because I know at the May Expo, so the May Vapor Expo that was this year, the Ohm Zone didn't really get much of a look in. It was kind of squeezed into one tiny corner of the entire expo, because 85% of the entire expo was taken up by brands that make this kind of stuff. So, and because that was the 85% that make that kind of stuff is my main market for my content, I spent all 3 days in that area. So to actually go to the Ohm Zone on tour, it's going to be my first real experience of the Ohm Zone. So I am looking forward to it. And I think I'm going to learn a lot. I want to learn a lot. That's the main reason I'm going, to learn. Just, I'll be going up to every single stand going, teach me. Tell me what you do. Show it. Explain it to me. I want to know. I think you'll love it. I think I will as well, because from the videos I've seen, I've actually spoken to the organisers of the Ohm Zone on tour, and I'm getting on really well with them. It's Jane does it. Jane's the main person who's organised it, and we've got Big E from the UK Vapist. Them two are the two guys that are mainly pushing it, and they've done something amazing, because they found out that the October UK Expo was getting cancelled, and then within a month they put this together. So it is pretty good. You'll be introduced to high-end gear. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Hang on, I'm getting a phone call. There we go. I'll just quickly answer by text. There we go. Yeah, the wife's trying to call me a little bit there. I've told her I'm doing my live, and she's still trying to phone me. It is expensive, but nice to look at. See, that's my worry, because I know what I'm like. If I see something I like, I'm probably going to buy it. So I'm not really expecting to come home from the Ohm Zone on tour empty-handed. And I'm kind of expecting to come back with a little bit of an overdraft in my bank account. That's kind of what I'm expecting, because I know what I'm like. If I see something I like, I want it, and I just buy it. It's like impulse. So I'm probably going to end up buying a lot. But yeah. Oh no. Yeah. See, I can't blame the wife for trying to call me, because she's gone to Corfu to see her family. So she's left me on my own at home. She's left me unsupervised. It's not very good. Yeah. But yeah, Ohm Zone, I'm really looking forward to it. It's like the main reason I'm going is because I want to learn. It's like, teach me about rebuildables, because I want to know. I'll probably end up, yeah, I'm just repeating myself. I'll probably end up massive black hole of money, get a brand new hobby. But yeah. Right. At least one good thing is that bitter taste from this coffee has now left. I can't taste it anymore. It's gone. So it's... But I don't think I'll be finishing that pod. Yeah. It was not pleasant. Just set a limit to what you spend. Yeah, see, I'm not going to set a limit myself because luckily the wife is coming with me. We're both going. And I know what she's like. She'll let me spend, or she'll let me buy some things. And then when I go to buy something else, she'll be like, no, not allowed. You've had too much. And it's like, okay. But I kind of appreciate her for that because she does keep me on my toes with it. Well, not on my toes. She keeps me in line. I'll be honest, if it was down to myself, I reckon I would have put myself into debt years ago, buying all vapes and everything. She's kept me kind of reined in, so I do appreciate that. Right, what have we got? But yeah, Home Zone on tour, really looking forward to it. Just for the amount I know I'm going to learn so much. And like, I know Punk and Bogan are going to be there. I think Vaping with Vic might be as well, but I'm not sure. I think he mentioned it once that he was going and then never mentioned it again. So I'm not sure on that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who actually turns up. Oh, did he actually say he's going now? Because I've only heard Vic, or Vaping with Vic, mention once that he was going to go. And then I've not heard him mention it since. So I wasn't sure whether he was or wasn't. But if he's heard it, if he has mentioned it a few times, then yeah, I'll try and run into Vic as well. Because I know that, especially with what I'm going through with YouTube right now, I know that all of those guys have also gone through very similar things. I'm not sure they've all gone through the absolute bullshit reason of you're forcing children to vape on your channel. I might be the only one who's had that particular thing, but I'm pretty sure it'll be interesting to get their opinion on that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to go back into that. I'm still absolutely fucking furious with YouTube over that, over what they said. All the vapors have been harassed by YouTube. Yeah, I'm fully aware. Like, I know, I think we mentioned it before. Vaping with Vic is now fully Rumble. Bogan is mainly on Instagram, I think now. I've seen him pop up on Instagram more than I have on Rumble. Punk Rock Vapor, I think, still is on YouTube, but I only ever really see him do lives. So, you know what really is the biggest kick in the teeth for me with this whole YouTube thing, right? When I started this channel, I thought I'd be lucky to hit 100 subscribers. And now I'm like 8 or 9 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. A milestone I never ever imagined that I would hit. And that's when YouTube does this. I'm like, could you not at least have waited for me to hit that milestone before doing all of this and kicking me off the platform? I'm like, 8 or 9 more people hit that subscribe button. I'll hit 1,000 subscribers and I will be over the fucking moon with that, because it's a number I never even imagined I would hit. And it's like, no, we're not doing that. You're going. Bye. Great. Yeah. Right, you know what? I think I'm just going to go and get myself a drink. And I think I should end the stream here because I'm just going to start ranting again. I kept my promise. I said I'd do the live. I've done the live. There we go. Yeah. So if you do want to know the full story about what YouTube have done, complete with the screenshots and the receipts to prove it, go and watch the video I uploaded earlier today. It is about 40 minutes long because I cover everything. It's all covered in there. Just go and watch that video and it'll show you everything that's gone on with YouTube, and it'll show you exactly why I'm now leaving the platform. So yeah. Yes, it's been over an hour. Good show. Thank you very much. I know it wasn't the best live because I'm still very pissed off and I've not really... I did have a plan for this, and with everything that's happened earlier today and yesterday, it's just kind of gone tits up. My entire plan went completely out the window, but there we go. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And Cheryl, thank you for being the only one who's actually interacted. I do appreciate it. You have every right to be angry. You know, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you're saying that I've got every right to be angry. Because I'll say the same thing I said in the video I uploaded before. I don't even vape myself if there's children around. If there's kids in the same area as me or in the same room, I don't vape. So for YouTube to turn around and say we've removed 37 videos because they show children vaping in your video, it's just, oh no. I don't even vape in normal real life if there's children around, let alone make them do it. But, and my belief is if you're under the age of 18 and you've never smoked a cigarette, you should not vape. I've said that the entire 3 years I've been making videos. If you're under 18 and have never smoked a cigarette, don't vape. I've never made a secret of that. I've made that known that that is what I believe the entire time. It's like I've never hid that. It's like I truly believe that. If you're under 18 and have never smoked a cigarette, do not touch vapes. And then they turn around and tell me, well, no, you've got 37 videos that show children vaping. And it's like, no, that is just so deeply offensive to me with what I believe and what I know I've never ever done. It's like I don't even vape myself if there's a children nearby. If I never even vape if I think I can be seen vaping by a child, because I do not want to encourage them. And then YouTube turn around and go, well, you've got children in your videos using vapes. It's like, no, I really don't. I really don't. It's like I've uploaded all of my videos to Rumble now. It's exactly the same channel name, so it's still VAPEMIXR. Go on to Rumble, search me up on Rumble with VAPEMIXR, and pick any video at random, any you want. And I can guarantee you there will not be a child in that video. Watch every single video if you want. Doesn't bother me, but you will never see a child in any of them. I've even uploaded the videos to Rumble, what YouTube removed. The direct videos, what YouTube said, this video has a child in it, it's up on Rumble. So I already did. I follow you on there now. You know what? Thank you. So yeah, all my future content is going on Rumble. So if you're following me on Rumble, you're not going to miss anything. YouTube's going to be very, very little gets uploaded to YouTube now, if anything at all. That's the state of it. But yeah, sorry, I've gone back down the rabbit hole here, haven't I? Right, so I am going to stop the stream here. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And I do need to end it because I need to call the wife back and I need to go to the toilet. So 2 very good reasons. So thank you so much for everything, guys. And it's been a pleasure being on YouTube for the last 3 years. Really enjoyed it, apart from all the fighting. Have a nice weekend, you too, Cheryl. Good luck with the rebuildables, and I'll see you later.
It gets unboxed, it gets reviewed, it gets torn down. The life of a device with VAPEMIXR. VAPEMIXR.